Sparkle Storm Emily. Poking back at you. Thanks for hanging out with us on the Yolbot channel. Alright, chat, I see Stacy Gator is already tuned into Tropical Storm Flossie out there in the East Pacific. And hey, Radar Emily, good to see y'all in here. What's on your weather radar today, folks? Drop your questions in the chat. Just in from the National Weather Service, a flood watch has been issued for parts of Pennsylvania. Flash flooding caused by excessive rainfall is possible in the Northwest Mountains and Laurel Highlands, including counties like Cambria, Clearfield, Elk, McKean, Somerset, and Warren, along with cities such as Johnstown, Du Bois, and Warren, until 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time this evening. All right, let's get an update on Tropical Storm Flossie. As of the 11 a.m. advisory, Flossie is located at 15.6 degrees north, 102.6 degrees west, with maximum sustained winds of 60 miles per hour. It's currently moving to the northwest at 10 miles per hour. The big story with Flossie is the forecast for rapid intensification. It's expected to become a hurricane within 24 hours and could peak as a Category 2 storm with 100-mile-per-hour winds in about 2 days as it parallels the coast of Mexico. For those along the southwestern coast of Mexico, from Guerrero to Jalisco, tropical storm warnings are in effect. The outer bands will bring heavy rain, with a risk of life-threatening flooding and mudslides, especially in the mountains. We're watching the track closely, as any shift to the east could bring more significant impacts ashore. Alright, camera in El Dorado Springs. There's a flash flood warning about 20 miles away, so we're keeping an eye out for any water starting to pool on the roads. The National Weather Service, a special weather statement has been issued for Midland County in Michigan. Strong thunderstorms with winds in excess of 40 miles per hour and pea-size hail are expected for the next 1 hour and 2 minutes. Hey chat, I see Emily gave me a little poke there, and Stacy, my storm spotting pal, is asking about the Gulf and west side of Florida. Right now, we've got some special marine warnings for coastal waters from the Suwannee River down to Keaton Beach, and there's potential for heavy rainfall in the Gulf that might clip the coast. What's the weather looking like where y'all are tuning in from today? Howdy y'all, just checking in with an update on that earthquake from earlier this morning near Loyalton, California. To recap, it was a magnitude 3.1 that happened about 7 hours ago. We've since received a couple of felt it reports from the community, corresponding to weak shaking, but thankfully there are no reports of becoming a hurricane by tomorrow, possibly peaking as a Category 2 with 100-mile-per-hour winds by Wednesday. While the center is forecast to stay offshore, tropical storm warning, flash flooding, and mudslides for Wednesday for states like Guerrero, Michoacan, and Colima. Okay, checking the camera in Bronson, Florida. There's a flood advisory nearby, so we're watching for any water on the roadways. Hey there, Stacy. Good to see you and Kitten Commander catching up in chat. Always appreciate our channel members hanging out. Just in from the National Weather Service, a special weather statement is in effect for northern Crowley County, Colorado. Expect a strong thunderstorm with wind gusts up to 55 miles per hour and nickel-size hail for the next 28 minutes. Okay, chat. Lots of good questions rolling in about the weather. Our weather intensity score is a chill 4.52 right now. So it's a pretty quiet day overall, but we're definitely seeing some localized in Michigan, and a special marine warning down in the Gulf off Florida. Plus, convections popping up in the central Appalachians and mid-Atlantic. Mostly a marginal risk today. Alright, y'all, let's get a check-in on Tropical Storm Flossie, out in the eastern Pacific. As of the 11 a.m. update, Flossie is centered near 15.6 degrees north, 102.6 degrees west, with maximum sustained winds now up to 60 miles per hour. It's moving northwest at 10 miles per hour. The big story here is the forecast for rapid intensification. Flossie is expected to become a hurricane within 24 hours and could reach Category 2 strength with 100 mile per hour winds in about 48 hours as it parallels the coast of Mexico. A tropical storm warning is in effect for parts of western Mexico. Even though the center should stay offshore, the outer bands will bring heavy rain, flash flooding, and mudslides to coastal areas of Guerrero, Michoacan, Colima, and Jalisco through Wednesday. Stay tuned for updates. There's a flash flood warning about 20 miles away, so we're watching for any heavy rain or water on the roadways. Hey there, Stacy, our awesome channel member. You're spot on. We've definitely got some blips on the radar, especially with that flash in Missouri and the strong storms you mentioned in Michigan. Our friend Wind Whisperer just confirmed a flood. Howdy, y'all. Just checking in with an update on that earthquake near Japan. To recap, that was a magnitude 5.2 that happened about 6 hours ago, 98 kilometers north-northwest of Tetsugo, at a shallow depth of 10 kilometers. The good news is we still have zero felt reports from the community. No tsunami warning is in effect. We're not seeing reports of any significant aftershocks, but we'll keep you posted. Stay safe. All right, looking ahead to the SPC outlook for tomorrow, Tuesday, July 1st. We've got a severe weather threat setting up along the East Coast. There's a level 2 out of 5, a slight risk, focused on the Mid-Atlantic. This includes major population centers like Washington, D.C., Baltimore, and Philadelphia. This is the area with the greatest potential for scattered severe storms. Surrounding that is a broad level 1 marginal risk that stretches from the Carolinas all the way up to the Northeast, including cities like New York City, Boston, Charlotte, and Raleigh. The main story for tomorrow is a cold front moving into a very moist and unstable air mass during the afternoon and evening. The primary threat will be damaging winds, as storms could organize into a line, especially within that slight risk area from northern Virginia into eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey. The SPC also mentioned a conditional threat farther north into Vermont and New Hampshire. If enough instability can build there, the stronger winds aloft could support more significant severe weather. We'll be keeping a close eye on that part of the forecast. All right, camera in El Dorado Springs. There's a flash flood warning about 20 miles away, so we're watching for any water on the roadways or in low-lying areas. in. That MPD for the Central Appalachians, including PA, is definitely highlighting flash flood potential from those blossoming storms. Stay weather aware. Just in from the National Weather Service, a special weather statement has been issued for northeastern Ionia and west central Clinton counties in Michigan, warning of a strong thunderstorm bringing winds over 40 miles per hour and pea-size hail through 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Locations impacted include Ionia, Fowler, and Westphalia. Just in from the National Weather Service in Mobile, Alabama. A special marine warning has been issued for waters off the coast of Florida, Alabama, and Mississippi. This warning, in effect for the next nearly 2 hours, is for strong thunderstorms bringing wind gusts of 34 knots or greater, which could damage small craft. Let's get a check-in on Tropical Storm Flossie out in the eastern Pacific. As of the latest advisory, winds are up to 60 miles per hour, and it's moving to the northwest at 10 miles per hour. This storm is expected to undergo rapid intensification, likely becoming a hurricane by Tuesday morning, and potentially a Category 2 storm by Wednesday. While the center is forecast to remain offshore, the main threat is to the coast of southwestern Mexico. Heavy rain from the outer bands could cause life-threatening flooding and mudslides. A tropical storm warning is in effect for that region, with conditions expected to arrive late today. And El Dorado Springs. There's a flash flood warning 20 miles away, so we're watching for any water on the roadways. You got that right, Stacy. We've got a update for parts of Michigan, talking about winds over 40 miles per hour. Definitely packing a bit of a punch. Just in from the National Weather Service, a flood watch has been issued for portions of western Pennsylvania, including the Pittsburgh metro area and surrounding counties like Allegheny, Butler, and Westmoreland. This means eastern struck about 4 hours ago at a shallow depth of 10 kilometers. The latest update is that the